Right then, this is a quick video. I've just been given this quite nice Squire Affinity Stratocaster. It's in excellent condition according to the serial number, which I'll show you right now. I'm just going to pause it. There it is there. It's about 10 years old. And it was given to me, or left to me sort of, by someone who actually passed away quite recently, and it's quite nice. But they just give me an opportunity. I've had a couple of Squires in the past, to actually compare it to a real Stratocaster. Well, I say real, and we're going to get comments on this one, no doubt. This is actually a Mexican Strat, but what you're going to do, I am not a rich man. But anyway, first thing we're going to address is, simple as anything, they're different woods. This here is an alder body with a, as far as I know, it's a polyurethane paint base over the top of it. It's quite heavy, and a maple neck. This is that's a three-piece as well. It's a three-piece body. Most of the Mexicans are. This one, the Squire, is obviously it's a maple neck with a rosewood fretboard. This is either poplar or alder. I'm not entirely sure on that because I couldn't find any other research. As you can see, it's actually three pieces. One, two, three pieces there. It's a lovely sounding little guitar for the price of things, and the one thing you know about Squires is they're actually not bad, especially the older ones. This isn't the Bullet as you'll see, it's the Squire Strat, and the Affinity logo there. The one thing I want to say is the difference between them. So here we go. Point one, electronics. The electronics in this one aren't bad. They're a little bit clunky. You'll hear it. It's a nice 5-way selector. Unlike it's a 5-way on my Mexican as well, but that's just got a nice fluid vibe about it. It's just better quality. This one here is okay. It makes a lot of noise when you go between the pickups. There's a lot of hum of these, and the reason being is that the way that these are wired is that there is less copper in the actual the winds than there are in these ones. They actually, because it's made in, this is Indonesia. But the way that they make these is they actually add zinc and other metals into the wire itself, and it gives it a slightly pinkier feel. Also, they have a big back magnet behind them. Unlike these ones, these are actually steel poles, and they go all the way through and are wound straight through the wires. These ones have steel poles, and they also have zinc behind them. That's one thing. The other thing you'll find is that the bridge in this one is actually quite nice. It's a good approximation of the Mexican. Though you see the Mexican does have logos on it. If you can focus in on that one, you can see them in there. They're made of slightly shittier steel. Basically, it's they call it pot metal. It's basically recycled aluminium and steel and all mixed up together. Basically, you get what you pay for with these guitars. This is a lovely neck. This was second hand when I bought it. This is about 10 years old. You can actually see the serial number there. This one has a beautiful true neck. It's a gorgeous thing, this one, and I just restrung it. And you see the machine heads there. You see the Fender logo on them. I'm showing you this so that you can tell the difference between the two different guitars, because some unscrupulous dealers try and pass off Squires as Fenders. Now, a way to tell that is Fenders normally only have one string tree. If you look at the Squire, they have two. Now, I will admit these are two different types of headstock. This is an older style headstock. This is a 60s style headstock. I've seen a few videos of people that actually take this off and put the Fender logo stickers on the transfers, which is a shitty thing to do. But if you're going to make something, you may as well make something look nice. The one thing about this neck is, as I say, it's rosewood. The frets are a little bit sharp, but that's just the nature of the game and the metal that they use. And if you look closely, the fretboard is a bit thicker at this end than it is at the 21st fret. And that's just the nature of mass production, really. You know, you get what you pay for. Quick look at the back now. There is the machine heads from a Squire Affinity from the about 10 years ago. Notice no logo on them. And they're the same shape as the Mexicans, but they're a different metal. They actually feel, if you were to look at them, they actually feel a little bit like plastic coated metal. Strange, really. Oh, yeah. These ones here, they have an 18-to-1 wind. These have, I think it's 10-to-1, so it's just slightly different. ratio, so it takes a bit longer to wind them up and they're a bit susceptible to temperature. You'll notice a few indiscrepancies in the skunk stripe here because I'm not actually sure that this is rosewood. If you see this one here, it's gorgeous the way it's done. This is the back plate here. You see Squire on this one. This is actually blank. It's an aftermarket one that I bought, but it's a little bit stronger because there was a problem with it before. Look at that. This is never even had the plastic off it. But you'll see that there's a 3-ply back plate to this one, single ply on this one. So there you go, there's a quick video for you. I'm going to do a sound test on these now to put them together, and we're going to have a bit of fun with them. Okay, bye, see you in a bit.